Welcome to the Hack Radio Show with Tricia Biz, powered by 9Mobile. Every week on this station, Tricia will be teaching on different topics to help your business attract customers, increase your revenue, and build the business of your dreams. Now, here's your coach, Tricia Biz.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Hack Radio Show by 9Mobile. I remain your host, Tricia Biz, a marketing expert and business fixer. So today's topic is very interesting. I love it so much. Drum roll, we're going to be talking about the formula for creating a great customer experience. Customer experience is like taboo. We really don't talk about it, and it is interesting, because we focus more on selling. So if you go on YouTube, for instance, you check out how to market your business, how to sell, you'll be seeing 300,000 views. When you go to customer experience, you see 50,000 views. It's because we're more focused on selling and we do not consider what is the experience that the customer is going to have when they do business with me. Now, for clarity, let me define and differentiate between customer service and customer experience. They're not the same. So I am not talking about customer service. Instead, I'm talking about customer experience. Customer service is about solving problems or answering inquiries in an efficient way. You are servicing the customer, right? Whereas customer experience is about creating moments of magic at every touch point. It's about proactively thinking about, all the path that the customer will go through, the problem that they can encounter ahead, and creating the solution before they even think about the problem or know that it exists. So if you look at it, customer service is reactive, customer experience is proactive. You sat down to think. So when they walk into the door, what should happen? Should somebody be smiling and waving at them? Should we do this? That is proactive. You are thinking and creating before it happens. Average child is brought up to dobale for their elders. We do not look our elders in the eye. Well, Gen Z is changing it now, but hey, what I'm saying is, the predominant culture in Nigeria is people respect. We respect people, our elders, a lot. So we do not talk back when an elder is talking. We genuflect when we are greeting them. We use prefixes like sister. Instead of you to call your elder person by the name, you say Sister Ramot, Brother Kinikon, or you do all of that because it's the culture. Now, we do that for our friends, our family, but we don't do that for customers. So I don't know if we're hypocrites, because you are respectful to your parents, you are respectful to your father's brother, but you refuse to transfer that same respect to your customers. So what we're going to be discussing today is basically how you can create a great customer experience that when the customers, when they encounter your business and they leave, they're like, wow. Customer experience is one way to get customers to come back. Another way to get customers to refer their friends and family. So I know you can do all those loyalty schemes and all those points and all that. It is great. But the person who will talk fastest about your brand is the person who you annoyed or the person who you pleased. One of both people. They will talk about their experience with so much joy or with so much anger that they either want to warn everybody not to do business with you, or they want all their friends to do business with you. So how do you create this great customer experience? Let's get into it. Okay, so I want to break the customer experience into three aspects. The first is pre-sale, the second is the sale, and the third is post-sale. So pre-sale is before they buy from you. What is the process going to be from discovery to inquiry? Let me repeat that. What is the process going to be from discovery to inquiry? So when they discover you, let's say they discover you through an ad, right? What happens when they send a DM? What happens when they call on the phone to say, oh, I would like to inquire about XYZ? So for instance, I was buying furniture recently. I saw, and this thing about the algorithm, when you are searching for something, you begin to see ads showing that same thing from different places to you. So I began to see furniture every day I logged into Instagram. So I finally saw this ad. The image was really beautiful and colorful. I know it was a 3D rendition. It wasn't the real furniture, but I was interested. So I pick up the phone and call them. And I'm like, oh, I saw this ad for your Okute chair. I want to buy it. And the person on the phone says, oh, the chair is not available. I'm like, first of all, I'm pissed. I'm like, so why are you running an ad? But I'm like, okay, so is there any other chair? Oh, we don't have chair now. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Don't pick the call. Like, what's really wrong with you? It's the attitude. And I just hung up. I'm like, these people are not serious. And I would have spent some good money with the brand, right? So you need to sit down from when they discover you to when we make an inquiry. What's the process? Is if it's a phone inquiry, how do you receive the call? When the item they want is not available, what is the next thing? Do you recommend something else you have? Do you tell them, oh, can I call you when the product is available? What is that experience and process going to be like? Do you address them with their first names? Do you ask them, how would you like me to address you? By your name, or, like, what is the protocol? What is the culture for the company? That's all the things that go into pre-sale. Now, the sale is from the moment that the money has come into your bank account. From that moment till they take delivery, that is the sale process. So what is the experience in the sale process? Once you get their money in your account, do you go back and confirm to them, oh, hello, Miss Tricia, we have now received your payment, we are processing your order. Do you give them updates on when the item has shipped, either as a chat, as a phone call, or as an email? What is the process to make me feel easy? There are brands where we've paid them and we are the ones following up. So how far? When am I getting it? That's not a great customer experience. I don't think I want to stress myself like that again. So I may not come back to do business with you. You see my point? So what do you do from when they've paid you to when they receive their items? That is the sale process. Now, the final part of creating the experience is post-sale. Post-sale is from after they've taken delivery till forever. So what do? Do you follow up after 24 hours or 48 hours to ask them, how was the item? Did you like it? And all of those. Do you ask them for a feedback? Do you tell them to fill a document for you? Like, what is it? Let's say it's a physical business. I walked into your store. After you've swiped my card at the counter, what's the next thing? Do you smile at me, help me bag it? Do you walk me to the door? What do you do? This is what forms the experience. And then you also have to envisage things that can go wrong. So let's say that something goes wrong, and what is your return and refund and exchange policy? It's not when I'm making a complaint that you are now getting defensive and giving me stories. You need to have created that before. That's part of the experience, that, okay, in case a customer complains on this is how we're going to solve it. This is what we're going to do. This is what we are not going to do. This is how long the resolution process will take, and all of that. You need to have a process for all of this. What it does is it gives your customer that beautiful experience, and they are like, wow, I really want to come back to this business. There's some people who will tell you things like, oh, I like those guys because all their staff are always smiling, or oh, they're always cheerful, or they listen, they're attentive, and all of that. Okay, and other things that would help you in creating the experience for either the pre-sale, the sale, or the post-sale. Some things that you should also note is, one, you need to consider timeliness. I cannot repeat that more than enough. Timeliness. It means that when they reach out to you, you are responding on time and in full. I don't want to make an inquiry today. In fact, I made an inquiry and I got a response 5 days later, and they were apologizing. I'm like, it's not a lot of apology. I already bought what I wanted to buy, right? There's timeliness is key in experience, because I don't want to be waiting. For instance, I come to a restaurant, you tell me 30 minutes. The food is not out in 30 minutes. You don't come back to tell me, oh, sorry, it's running late. We'll be out in another 10 minutes, and I get pissed and I'm puffing. I'm like, where's the food now? Where's the food now? Where's the food now? No. Why are you not proactive enough to say, okay, I know we say 20 minutes, but just in case the food doesn't come out in 20 minutes, what do? Does the waiter go back, apologize, and give them another timeline? Or do you understand? Like, that's timeliness. That's one thing you need to embed into the experience process. Another thing you need to embed is responsiveness. Responsiveness means that when they reach out, when they complain, when they inquire, you are responsive. Responsiveness and timeliness, they go hand in hand. You need to be responsive. Being responsive means that you listen, you understand, and then you act. You are not listening to respond. You are listening to understand. And in your understanding, you can now take an action or a decision that furthers the conversation and the transaction. Another element that is key in creating a great customer experience is reliability. You need to be reliable, guys. You need to be reliable. And reliable, it has different legs. There's the quality aspect of it. There's the show up aspect of it. You need to be reliable. I need to know that if I come, I will get XYZ from your brand, and I will get it in this condition. You get my point? It's not, today it's going to be in grade A, tomorrow it's being in grade B, next tomorrow it's being in grade C. No. Anytime I come, I'm going to get the same grade, which is grade B. Nothing more, nothing less. And even if there are other grades, I will be informed that, today we don't have grade B, but we also have grade A, grade Z, grade P, grade Q, and other things that are available. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you need to come to a point where customer experience is a huge part of your business, where you invest time to creating the processes from the pre-sale to the sale to the post-sale that adds up to that fantastic experience that customers just keep talking about. See, the thing is, in Nigeria, we're not used to great customer service. It's something that is lacking in many businesses. So imagine if you even take it a step further, great customer service, great customer experience. That can be your differentiation point. That can be something that helps you get more customers, helps you be found, helps you enable your customers to continually talk about you to bring more people your way. So there we have it. On today's episode, I shared with you some ideas to help you create an amazing and great customer experience across the 3 levers: pre-sale, sale, and post-sale. I do hope that you picked a lesson or two. I'll see you in the next episode of the Hack Radio Show by 9 Mobile. I remain your host, Tricia Biz, a marketing expert and business fixer. If you have any questions, you need clarity around what we discussed, you can always reach me via email at thehack@9mobile.com.ng. Let me spell that. THEHACK at 9mobile.com.ng. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and also on YouTube at 9mobileNG. Have a good day.
Same time, same station next week. It's been Hack Radio Show by 9 Mobile with Tricia Biz, where you learn all you need in order to attract customers, increase your revenue, and build the business of your dreams.
This is Hack Radio Show powered by 9 Mobile. Thank you for listening.